Alright, welcome back to Sea Encounters Battleship. It's Harness here, and in today's episode, we are having Collot999's fleet. So let's get that started. So what we've got is the Big Hammer, the Big Hammer battleship. It's really impressive. I really like that Collot decided to paint it. It looks really fearsome. Red or orangey decks and the deep navy blue hull. It's got 400 millimeters armor-piercing high explosive shells located in 3 turrets, 3 guns each, and a lot of secondary guns. These are 165 millimeter frag guns. So frag, yeah, it's really good design for secondaries in my opinion. And also some light anti-air guns here and there. Not really a lot. Well, maybe not. I should say. There are a couple of anti-air turrets, and yeah, it is helped by a pair of very small corvettes. However, these small corvettes, they have a really huge amount of depth charges, and also there are some more depth charges. I thought that these are torpedoes, but no, they are torpedoes. Sorry, and the depth charges. So one volley from these depth charges, I think that it could basically kill like a dozen of submarines. The submarines are pretty fragile, but let's see what we've got here. And there we've got a helping force from myself, from Harness 1977. So these are the Rocky rocket bearing aircraft. So these are basically optimized to take out any opponent, but they prioritize the submarine. So as we could see, a swift kill was delivered by the rockets. So I think those depth charges, they are going to just rot on deck on those corvettes. So yeah, both submarines have been destroyed by both Rockies, and they now continue to engage other targets. So let's see how the main craft is doing. Yeah, it's shooting at the torpedo boats. Oh, just bounced there. No inertial fuse or time fuse. I would expect a time fuse, really, because I think for secondaries with frag, it's really great to have this type of timer or setup. Really helps with those near misses. But yeah, some shots are landing and they are doing some damage. So as evasive as those torpedo boats are, they cannot take a lot of damage. So let's now see. Okay, so now friendly fire, maybe. Looks like it's a friendly fire hit. Okay, quite unfortunate. Yeah, I think mounting the torpedoes is a bit of risky business in this challenge, in this strike challenge, because you can just hit your own craft pretty easily, unless you set up the depth at very specific level that ensures that the corvettes are not really getting hit. Okay, but they are launching, they are trying. I think they are launching against the frigates, and the main guns, they are turning. I think they want to get that frigate over there. And yeah, it's the main battleship. It just lost It just lost a couple of just lost 10% of the health pool, so doing pretty okay. Both submarines have been already destroyed by the Rockies, and the frigates, one of the frigates is down. So as far as the health pool is concerned, a major chunk have been eaten by the Collot's fleet. And right, the planes are flying over, so it's going to be interesting to see how that is going to play out. The corvettes, one of the corvettes is damaged, and so as this torpedo boat. Okay, looks like this frigate is doing pretty fine. A fun fact is that the secondaries, or the guns, the main gun on the frigate, are pretty much the same as my Thunder's battleship secondaries, so they are pretty much a copy of those. Okay, it's shooting away some hash, and yeah, we are just on time to see the strike. How many guns have survived? Anti-air guns? Not a lot. Almost none. Yeah, it looks like those have been really wiped out. It's pretty unfortunate for Collot and the big hammer, because I think it's going to be really get hammered by the planes, and yeah, none of the planes have actually been shot down, which is a terrible news for the big hammer. Let's see. Yeah, the planes are just making rounds and dropping the payload, so doesn't look too good for the big hammer. And it is still being engaged in an artillery duel by the, oh my god, what's that? And still being engaged by the frigate in artillery duel, and it's now really going deep, which is actually not helping a lot, because the HE bombs, they do actually more damage underwater, so not really a great position to be in. But you know, at least one main gun, or maybe two, are underwater, over the water, so they are still being able to engage the frigate. However, now it really eats a lot of damage. Also, both rockets have been lost. I believe that this could be autocannons from the frigates. Okay, we are pretty much at the 7th minute of the match. The big hammer is still holding, but you know, barely, I would say. It doesn't get the ATN sinking despawn, but might be close to it. We'll see. Yeah, the planes are just making rounds and just dropping and dropping and dropping. This is really not a fun spot to be in for the big hammer. Okay. Let's circle around. Looks like this corvette, this frigate, sorry, it didn't get too much damage actually. It might have been hit by the rockets from Rocky, maybe. Just lost one of the autocannons, but other than that, nothing really. Okay, looks like the corvettes have been destroyed, so now it's only the hammer against the remains of the strike force, which is pretty much at 60% of the total health pool. All the planes are operational or almost operational. All the torpedo boats are more or less operational. One frigate, and that's pretty much it. No, actually, I think that there is. I don't understand. No, sorry. Oh my God. No, it's the battleship who got destroyed, and the only remaining craft at the Collot site is this corvette, who is just getting spammed by the multiple bombs drop. So yeah, really sorry for the loss of the entire fleet for Collot. It managed to chew up, however, pretty much over 40% of the strike force, so it delivered a significant blow to the enemy. However, I think that the main problem here were the planes, because they have not been really shot down, any of the planes, and they just kept on dropping, and the damage just keeps on rising. So good game, and thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Until next time.